Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the May roadmap for Hitman 2. My name is Mr. Freeze2244. So we're going to, through this video, I'm going to go through the different things that are coming out this month for the month of May in Hitman 2. So what is coming up this month? So also, the first one I want to say is this footage in the background is just, it is ghost mode currently, and it was just me and my friend just going around and killing a bunch of people because we was just grinding. What we thought the idea was is we're going to kill as much people as we possibly can to get them out of the way, and then we're going to grind the kills for the phantom suit. So the idea was you kill a target and then we'll just kill a non-target to negate the score rather than just having rematch after rematch. So overall this is probably the fastest way of getting your phantom suit. So just find a friend, do this, and it's a lot easier to do. So let's get into the update. So some of you might already know so far we had a spring break update yesterday, and it contained the spring break challenge pack, and that was taking place in Miami. With that, you unlock the blue flamingo suit. It's just 5 short challenges. It's very easy to do. If you've missed a video already, just look at my recent videos, or I'll link in the description and I'll show you the video there of the walkthrough how to do that. Or feel free to do it by yourself if you're just here for the news. And the next up, we have the Undying returns to Miami. This is coming tomorrow, and I'm not completely sure whether to stream this or not, because although it says Undying returns and it's in Miami again, I got a feeling, even though the title is the Undying returns in italic letters, it suggests that it's a new target. However, I just seem to think maybe it is classed as a new target, but I still think it's going to be the same one, if you know what I mean. Like, I think all of his path, his routine, and all of his lines that he recorded with IO Interactive, Sean Bean, of course, playing Mark Faber there, I think it's all going to be the same. So I'm not completely sure whether to stream this or not, because it wouldn't be very good viewing, because I could just do it very, very easily and quickly. If it's the same target, it's unlikely if I'll do another video, because I've already got one out and it was very efficient, and I don't see any other way to, unless I can make it easier with the new update rules, but I'm not completely sure on that. Also, what we've got coming is a new escalation. It's called the Sweeney's Scrupulousness. Oh, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. I don't know. I've never heard that word before in my life. I'm going to call it scrupulousness. So I'm just going to go along with that. And so that's going to be an escalation coming out on May 9th in Miami. Next, we'll have a challenge pack coming later on the month, May 15th. And it's going to be taking place in Hawke's Bay. And we have a new sword there to unlock. It's going to be called the Tanto. It's basically going to be like a different version of the the Masamune, that's it. Almost completely forgot. Yeah, but it was there in the back of my mind there somewhere. My brain's working a little bit slowly today. But so yeah, it's going to be like another sword. So we didn't actually get that back from Season 1 because the challenge pack doesn't exist in Hitman 2 for some reason. Hopefully all the challenge packs from Season 1 do make a return at some point. But for now, this is what we can expect as a reward for the challenge pack in Hawke's Bay, which I'm looking forward to, because we haven't really had much content for Hawke's Bay so far. Then we'll have on May the 23rd a new theme for the featured contracts this month called Party Crasher. That's all the community featured contracts this month for that particular theme. And of course a new escalation called the Chameleon Anonymity. That's going to be taking place in Mumbai, and that's going to be involving a bunch of disguises and all that kind of stuff for each level. Then we have a new interesting elusive target at the end of the month. And this, I presume, because the other elusive target, the Undying Returns, is still running through a whole entire month, that they're going to have 2 elusive targets active at the same time. I'm not sure how that's going to work on the main menu itself, but the Deceivers are going to be coming May the 31st, and that's going to be the combination of the Congressman and the Guru mixed into one elusive target, which is a new interesting twist on bringing back the old legacy elusive targets. Obviously, you need the legacy pack to play this, but yeah, it's going to be have a new briefing and everything, so hopefully they have new routines and that as well, as just not just the new briefing and stuff like that. So that's going to be an interesting thing to do coming the end of the month. We also have a new update coming on May the 28th. This will be including a bunch of fixes, but I can take you through the notes that have been put out today. I'll leave a link in the description of the notes as well, but let's just run through them really quickly. First up this month is actually something we released last month. Well, technically, because it's because it was released in April, because we're now in May the 1st. The Spring Break Challenge Pack was released alongside the Miami Pack earlier this week on the last day in April. You'll need to embrace the spirit of Spring Break and take on new challenges in Miami to unlock the blue flamingo outfit. It functions as a suit, and it can be taken to any location and give you a fresh new look for completing your missions. If you've seen my testing video update video yesterday, you might have seen me briefly wear it yesterday in that particular video. Next up is the, like I said, the elusive target, and the notes that I've got with it is Sean Bean is back in Hitman 2 as Mark Faber, an elusive target that will be active in the game for an entire month. I think it's the longest elusive target that's been available so far, and considering it's Sean Bean and it's such a great elusive target, I don't mind it. And it says you'll have your one chance to eliminate Mark Faber and unlock the Lil Flashy. In fact, you only need to launch the mission to add the flash grenade disguised as a robot into your inventory. All Hitman 2 players with access to Miami will have the chance to play the Undying Returns, and completing it will count towards your progress of unlocking elusive target suits. And then again, this is what I don't understand. If it's the same elusive target, why can players that have already completed it before play it again? And if it is a new elusive target, are we going to get a new routine and new lines and stuff like that as well? I really hope they do. Again, I really don't want to be starting to do a stream tomorrow and get prepared for it, and I find out it's the same elusive target. What I'm going to do during that stream, I don't know. But let me know in the comments what you think. In the escalation, the notes we got with it says the Sweeney scrupulousness. It says try saying that 5 times fast quickly. I don't even want to attempt it. Task you with eliminating targets as a medic using an amputation knife. We don't think this is a regular activity for spring break, but you'll be in Miami for this one anyway. The later stages of the escalation will add new challenges and wildcards into the mix to put your skills to the test. As always, escalations are about gameplay challenge ahead of the realism. Enjoy. Which seems to me is going to be some sort of gimmick involved in there, which is going to be a bit interesting. May 16th challenge pack is going to be called Shinobi. This month's challenge pack puts your ninja skills to the test in New Zealand to find the inner ninja and complete 4 new ninja themed challenges to unlock the Tanto, a traditional Japanese sword. This lethal melee item can be used in close quarters or as a throwable weapon. Expect to sneak, strike and subdue your way through Hawke's Bay for your reward. Featured contracts. Each month we challenge our community to create interesting, exciting and fun contracts that match the theme. Inspired by a monthly theme of spring break with the release of Miami Pack this month, we're setting this month's theme as a party crasher. Our themes for featured contracts are purposefully open-ended to make sure that talented contract creators, there's a typo there, it says talented contract creators in the community are free to interpret them in many ways, ensuring some fun and varied contracts. I like open-ended contracts, they're the best ones I think, because those contracts with really strict complications, I really do not like those. It says head on to the dedicated featured contract submission thread to submit your contracts for this month's theme. I'm presuming that's on hitmanforum.com, and submissions close at 9 AM CEST on May 20th to get your submissions in before then. Next is the 3 days later we have the Escalation Contracts. This is we're heading to from Miami to Mumbai for the second Escalation Contract this month. The Chameleon Anonymity is all about disguised gameplay and will be keeping you on your toes with new targets, requirements and complications throughout the 3 stages. May the 31st, the Legacy Elusive Targets as we end the month with a bang and an entirely new concept for elusive targets. The Guru and the Congressman are 2 Legacy Elusive Targets that are back in Sapienza at the same time. This single contract includes the 2 targets and features a new briefing video and target bios. Completing the contract will count as 1 towards your progress for unlocking elusive target pursuits. You'll need to own the Legacy Pack to play this elusive target, so make sure you download it if you haven't already. And May 28th we have the game update. So the last piece of the puzzle this month comes with our May game update. As always, we'll be packing in improvements, fixes, improvements. It says improvements twice in the same sentence. It says, as always, we'll be packing in improvements, fixes and improvements to the game. Presumably that would include improvements. Stay tuned for the full release notes being published before the update hits your machines. If you want an early heads up of what's coming, tune into our monthly IOI monthly live streams. I think they happen like right at the end of each month. So yeah, you get some insight of what the upcoming content is, so I highly recommend you tuning into that. So if you follow IO Interactive on Twitch, you'll be able to see their live streams coming up each month. Also, if you follow them on Twitter as well, you'll get the heads up of when the live streams go live. And that's pretty much it for this all this update. Got really nothing else to say when it comes to this update. yeah, so let me know in the comments what all your thoughts, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, and yeah, subscribe if you're new, all that kind of stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.